guys, it's Jen with creativelyhomemade.com. Today I have for you a fun tutorial to make a little mini pizza box treat. Now this is the last project in my series using the Smitten Mittens stamp set and the coordinating dies. I've had a lot of fun this week making a bunch of projects for you guys. So this is my last one. And this little mini pizza box treat can be filled with whatever candy you want. I've just put some hot cocoa mix and some mini marshmallows and some little Hershey Kisses. You can fit chocolate chip cookies in there. You can fit the Hershey Nuggets in there if you want. It can be filled with whatever treat you want. And these are great little gifts for like the bus driver, for your kids' bus drivers, the mail carrier, your mechanic, anybody you want to give a little holiday treat to. So let's get started and I'll show you how easy it is to make them. Okay, let's get started assembling the mini pizza box. These mini pizza boxes come in a pack of 8 and they're already cut for you, and all you have to do is fold them and put them together. So you want to start by creasing all the fold lines, and I've already got that done. Now assembling these is really easy. These side tabs, you want to fold them in and then fold these flaps in. And then this bottom flap, you want to fold it over and then down. There's a little notch where you put the flaps through. And then you can just go ahead and fill your pizza box. Now today I'm doing like a little hot cocoa gift. So I'm going to include a hot cocoa packet. You just need to fold it over a little bit to get it to fit. I'm going to include some Hershey Kisses. I'm going to include about 4. And I'm going to include a little bag of mini marshmallows. Now a mini candy cane would also look cute in this, but since it's before Halloween, you can't find them in stores. I tried, so. But a mini candy cane would fit really well in these too. So then you just need to fold the top down and make sure all those flaps are inside your pizza box. Just like so. And now we're going to be ready to decorate it. Okay, so let's do our stamping. I'm using the Smitten Mittens stamp set. I'm using this Sending Warm and Fuzzy Christmas Wishes Your Way. And then I'm also going to use the mitten outline where the thumb is going the opposite way as this one. And then I'm going to use the snowflake stamp and the cuff stamp. So I've got those on blocks already. And I'm going to start by stamping the Sending Warm Christmas Wishes Your Way. I'm going to ink it on with Garden Green and stamp it on Whisper White cardstock. So one tip for this stamp for getting a good impression, you want to press it lightly into your ink pad and turn it over and make sure it's completely covered. You don't want to press it in too hard to your ink pad because then the ink will get into that lettering and you won't get a clean impression. And then when you press it onto your white cardstock, press it lightly again. You want to press it all over, not too hard, but then you want to give it maybe 5 seconds for the ink to transfer from the stamp to the cardstock. And that will give you a nice impression. So then for the remaining stamps, we're going to stamp onto Garden Green cardstock, and we're going to use Whisper White craft ink. Now if you want to stamp on dark cardstock, Whisper White ink is the way to go. So first you want to stamp the mitten outline, and you want to turn it over and make sure that you got good coverage all over that mitten. And then press it into your cardstock. Okay. And then do the cuff, also in the Whisper White. And it's helpful if you're standing over it to make sure that that's centered. There we go. And then the last step is to stamp the snowflake in Whisper White. And stamp that up at the top of the mitten. Just like that. Okay, so I've pulled out my die cut machine and my mini mittens die set, and I'm just going to grab the 2 large mitten dies, and place those over the stamped mittens. Lining them up with a slight border all the way around. Then I'm going to put my plate down and run it through. And then I just need to pop those mittens out and we are ready to assemble our little pizza box treats. So now we're ready to decorate our little pizza box. I am going to add some 3/8 inch burlap ribbon all the way around the edge of the pizza box, and I'm going to use fast fuse to stick that down. And I'm going to start in the back. I tried snail to stick this down and it didn't work very well, so I would recommend the fast fuse because it's a little bit stronger adhesive and it'll help that ribbon stick better because you don't want that falling off. And if I didn't say so earlier, this is a 15-inch piece of the ribbon. I don't think I remembered to say that. That would be helpful information, right? And then when you get in the back, I already put the fast fuse there, but then where it overlaps, I would just add a little mini glue dot for a little bit of extra stick. Add it to the end of that burlap ribbon just to help it stay down. And it's going to be on the back so the seam doesn't matter so much. So there, it's lined all the way around. Now on the top we're going to add a little square of Be Merry Designer Series paper. This is cut 3 1/4 inches by 3 1/4 inches, and you're just going to stick it right to the top. And that'll leave a thin little border all the way around. Okay, the next thing you want to do is you want to tie a little mini bow with your cherry cobbler double stitched ribbon, and you want to trim the ends of those fairly short, maybe 1 inch or less, and then add a glue dot to the back of the bow and then stick it up here. Not in the center, maybe a little bit left of the center up at the top. And this is going to be the bow that makes it look like our mittens are hanging there. Okay, the last step is to add our little mitten die cuts. So you can just use snail, and you want to have those basically hanging off the end of the ribbon, just like that. The thumbs are going to hang over the edge of it, but that's okay. Just don't add any adhesive to the thumb area. So put the stamped mitten on the right at a little bit of an angle, and then the mitten with the sentiment on it is going to go on the left. You want to overlap a little bit at the top. Just like so, and there is our finished pizza box treat. So this mitten pizza box treat was number 5 in my series using the Smitten Mittens stamp set and coordinating dies. So I also made earlier this week a little gatefold card. I made a pillow box gift card holder. I made a set of 3 really cute gift tags, and then I made this little Matchbox Ghirardelli chocolate treat. So if you missed any of those videos, you can click on my playlists and click on the Christmas crafts one, and you will be able to see all 5 videos. Now I hope you've enjoyed this mini pizza box treat. If you enjoyed this tutorial, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more Christmas crafts like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you want to make these pizza box treats yourself, I have the links to the Stampin' die set as well as these little mini pizza boxes down in the description box below. And I also have the link to the written tutorial that's on my blog. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having fun crafting this holiday season, and have a great day. Bye.